My name is Travis from Tennessee in the United States. Basically, I graduated last year and I was working for a startup company at the time. They didn't have the cap space to bring me on full time, so he was like, "Can you find something to do in the short term until maybe the company grows enough for me to hire you on?" So I'd been involved with this like Christian ministry on my campus for the last 3 years, and I was like, they had opportunities for me to go travel overseas and work with them. And so I thought, yeah, that'd be fun, travel a little bit. Originally, I wanted to go to China, but situation sociopolitically with China was just making it difficult for me to get over there. And so the next best option was going to Australia. There's a pretty large Chinese population here, and so if I wanted to work with Chinese students specifically, that it was a good opportunity to come to Australia. That's pretty much why I moved here. I think Americans have a lot of like stereotypes about Australians. Just for one, I thought it would be a lot more white, which I'm glad it's not. I actually really enjoy the diversity. Yeah, I mean, I like the public transportation here. I like how multicultural everything is. I like how interconnected everything is, and it seems relatively easy to live here, versus a lot of places, especially since English is the native language here, right? So I didn't have to adjust significantly to the culture. But I do think that the pace of life here, I feel like, is a little different. People tend to go a little bit more kind of casually and a little bit more like slowly in life here than I feel like I was anticipating. The early closing on everything is really annoying to me, like not having much of a nightlife in Sydney, everything closing at 6, 7 p.m., everybody getting up early, and that's just not my scene. A lot of back where I'm from, things are open late all the time, and people don't get up terribly early. And the only other thing, too, was probably the people. That seems to be like the main reason that I would miss any place. The only reason I even miss the United States is because my parents and my friends are there, not because I actually miss the United States for any particular reason. I could easily see myself living here and starting a family here and whatever, but I would just miss being near my family and friends. So, but yeah, being in Sydney, I think probably just missing friends here, people that I've built relationships with over the last year. There's a tendency, I think, for everyone to think that the grass is greener, right? Wherever you're at, it feels like a future time will be better, a past time was better, a future place will be better, or a past place is better. But learning to appreciate like where you're at in whatever time and place that you're in, appreciate the benefits of being where you are and the things that you can only have where you're at and when you're at, is something I'm really trying to focus on. So on the one hand, yes, I miss my family, I miss my friends, I want to go home, I want to start the next chapter of my life, but also I know that when I get home, I'm going to wish that I was back here. So just really trying to maximize my time here in the last month that I have is important to me. But yeah, definitely. I think I'm ready to start the next chapter, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to also miss the time that I've had here.